It's Artisan Crafter Amy. I just filmed a video with the Frustrated Cooks cooking journal, but this one is for the cute cooking journal. I guess I'll just call it the cute one because it is so cute and frilly and lacy and so cute. This one is a little bit smaller than the other one. It's 8.5 inches tall, 5.5 inches wide, and only 1.5 inch in the spine. And then it also therefore has less pages. I believe it has 48 pages in it. Let's count it up. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 48 pages. And then this one has something extra special in it. What I wanted to do was I used some charms that my daughter had made for me that were just too precious to part with. And so I want to list this in my shop as a custom order. So if you would like this journal, I will make you one like it and have this one to sit and use as an example. So it will have the same cover and, you know, I'll make it, it'll still be a custom order, but we can use this as the basis for it. And then I'll still have it to refer to instead of, as sometimes people really like one of my covers and want me to do a similar cover, yet the journal's long gone and in comparison far more difficult. So I thought that would be fun. Yes, so this one's going to be a custom order, listed as a custom order in my shop. And then also if I'm not as partial to it, if I'm willing to part with it, I could just sell, you know, sell this one as the custom order if desired, and then make my own a second before I send this off or something. I don't know. I am still recovering from being sick, and I think my thought process is maybe not quite as good as it was before. Maybe a little bit of brain fog. Right, so you've got coffee cake, pecan pie, oatmeal bread. I tried to make sure there's lots of pockets and lots of recipes. So there's less interactive elements. There are a couple, but my focus was to make sure that there was lots of room for recipe writing and recipe keeping. So here's some little blank spaces to keep recipes. I would probably put the name of the recipe on this side and then write the recipe on the back. Or since this is so small, I would maybe even type the recipe out, you know, write it on the front, and then after having typed it small enough to fit, you know, paste down the typed recipe to the back. And then I had some, I left this open just because I thought it was so pretty on both sides. Once I glue it down, you don't get to see the inside. And then I have this piece of ephemera here, room to write a recipe, the size of a recipe card. And this was just a pretty piece of ephemera you may be able to use. Same with this. And then this is a vintage page somebody had cutouts from newspaper and magazines that I've recreated here. And then I like the picture behind the pocket too. And then there's a pocket here, a big pocket here to put something in. Then the charms, my daughter made these charms. As I said, she made the little teapot, my adult daughter. These are from Angela Kerr's baking kit. They're so beautiful. And for this journal, I've inked all the outside edges in blue, and a pretty teal blue. There's some embossed paper, some fussy cut elements. Lots of recipes. You could always take out the recipes here and put your own in. There, room to write here. I thought it might also be a nice place to keep your food journaling in, to keep your meals in or meal planning, since that wouldn't necessarily occur in the kitchen, since this book is not very kitchen friendly with all the lace. There's lots of positive sentiments. These ones are not cooking related, but they apply to everything and often cooking. Here's the cutest little donut she made with me, made for me. She wanted me to use more, And I'm like, no, if I'm gonna part with it, they keep saying, I can make more, but every one is so precious and worth $1 million. You know, I just could only part with 2. One for the middle of each signature. So here's more ephemera from the Angela Kerr's baking kit that was so lovely. And then I've made another envelope, and it's got one of our cute little embellished paper clips. There's 2 that are cakes, a teacup, and a teapot. This one I've sealed shut, and looks like it got stuck down a little bit in the middle. I'll take care of that. Yeah, so this one just has room for you to put your own information, or the postcards or some of the information in the pocket fits in there if you don't have any of your own things to add. But I like to try to leave places for you to add a few things. So this is bulky and would make writing on either side of it quite difficult. So it's attached with a piece of Velcro. So you can remove it both to make it easier to use and then to make the book easier. And here's another one of our embellished paper clips that is a little cupcake. Isn't that sweet? And then I did the same cover to the other one. But you'd see I had some fabric on my desk this time, so I used some of that on the spine. This one has twine closure, which again, you know, just from what's on my desk. And this one I made into a little tuck spot here. And then I added something to the tuck spot there. I have doily for the pages on this one, and some of the scrap papers with the tea stained paper this time. And there's a tuck spot here with some embossed papers and a little pickle advertisement. And then there's a couple pieces of ephemera in here that were pretty precious. I just like the way the colors and everything went together. And that ties shut on this one. The other one, the one in the other cooking journal has a Velcro closure. So even though when I do things similar, I still change things and make them different. Everything really is original, even if certain elements are similar to another one I've done. So I really packed these pockets full of recipes. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure I got as many of these cute little recipes. It's a kit from My Porch Prints. It's their vintage recipes kit. And I wanted to make sure you had like every one that I could fit in here. I think a few of the bigger ones, you know, cut out newspaper pieces didn't make it in. But I tried to pack as many of those in here as I could, because I just think they're adorable. The handwriting on it, old-fashioned sugar cookies. Mrs. Earl Bragg, Mrs. Herman Huser. It's interesting. Anyway. Alright, we've got cream puffs, applesauce cookies, 24-hour slaw, date cookie, and the recipe back there. We're into our second signature. I used 3 or 4 different kinds of lace, 4 different kinds of lace to do the laced edge pages, which I think is so fun. Not kitchen friendly, but so kitchen cute. And again, I really like the images and everything with these various kits that I've got. The other thing I was really pleased with, you saw the other video, you'll know, is how versatile the other pages were that came with the kit, the background pages, the gingham pages, polka dot pages, plaid pages. There's I feel like a quarter or a third of the kit that I could use for almost any project, you know, not only cooking related projects. Which I so appreciate, and I'm looking forward to it, because I had so many ideas about those baby books I'm making. One of these baking kits came with just the best pages. I think it was this one that came with the best blank pages that would be perfect for a baby book or a circus journal. I think I had something else that they would be perfect for. Oh, Wizard of Oz. Like this page here. I mean, just with the blue ties and everything and the little blue lines, that would go great with anything. It's pages like these. I was just delighted with the more plain, this page, they have a page like this too that's not decorated. But I just really got a big kick out of those. And then there's some more, oh, our little paper clip here on the carrot cake recipe. And then some little blank recipe cards on paper. So I did quite a few of the cards, the recipe cards and things like that on cardstock. And then as things got more and more bulky, I reverted to paper, you know, to more paper elements and less cardstock elements. So about halfway through the book, they go from being on card to being paperweight. But if you want to buy the journal and it's important to you that they're all, you know, nice heavy card, regardless of you know, how wide it might make the book, then let me know, because you know, for no additional fee, I have no problem backing those things onto product packaging to keep the packaging out of the landfill. Oh, here's the other middle signature with the ice cream cone that she made. But I wanted to keep it, you know, nearly, it's actually a little bit more than flat. So even if you added a few more things of your own, it would still sit nicely. And then here's the back of the cover, and the silver metal book corners I think are so nice. And then I've just covered where I've sewn in the 2 signatures for this one, which is 48 pages. But yeah, I just think that looks, whoops, bump the camera. That looks so neat. All right, I need to stop faffing on with all my love for my things I made and let you guys get on with your day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found something inspiring or you know, something you might want to share with a friend or family. Please like, subscribe, and share it with anybody else you think might enjoy it. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end. And even if you hadn't, you know, thank you to everybody who's watched part of it and left. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. And I hope you have a wonderful day.